Throwing clay, there's a freedom in that, and you get to manipulate clay. And so I like being able to push the limits of what clay can do. Myron Whitaker, and my medium is ceramic, done in a different way, done to be very organic. My son left to go to college. I was a single parent. I got bored, and I took some classes and found out I loved ceramics. So I went to community college just to learn how to do coffee bowls, mugs, just the basics. And 2 years later, I started doing my own creations, and I left the ceramics of normal household wear to doing this. So, and I've just grew since then. Nature, love being out in the woods. My work's very organic. It's all about shapes in the wood, the leaf edge, tree limbs, branches. And the color palettes of being in the wood is all in my work. I'm not much on pastel colors. I like really earthy colors, really nice bold color palette. I do all my own glaze formulations, so this is all my own glazes. They're just done to be me, so when you look at my work, you see my personality, as weird as it is, but it's my personality. The throwing, the creation. Throwing clay, there's a freedom in that, and you get to manipulate clay. And I love large-scale pieces. And so I like being able to push the limits of what clay can do. I just hope that people see how much fun I have when I create. And it comes through in my work that I'm really enjoying doing what I do. And that's the biggest thing for me. There's no end to it. I don't get bored. I can just keep moving from one thing to another and just keep developing and growing. Every year I change and add more work, more direction. I criticize and critique my own work constantly, and I learn from that, and I just keep going, try to keep developing to fix my problems and my issues. My mind thinks round because I'm a potter. I had to look at my work, and I cut a pattern out of an 8x8 tile with a hole in it, and I walked around, held it to all my pieces. So if you look at these pieces, you see little windows of my vessels, and that's how I come up with the majority of this, is little windows, little photographs of what I do on my vessels. When you see this piece, the composition of it is just one vessel, but this is a Brazilian agate, and I use that to give me the inspiration to create the piece. If you look really close, you don't really notice what these are, but they're coyote toenails. So they're really unique, different, and you don't notice it in the composition until I tell you what it is. These are carved bone, but it's done to be my symbolism of a warrior with a blanket wrapped around him. So when you look back at it, you get a feeling of a warrior. On my large pieces, I pick a stone and I design a piece. And so that gives me the shape and the form and the colors, and then all the embellishments I use to finish it, the textures and the patterns. And I handpick all my stones, and I'm picking for what I see when I see a stone, I see a piece. So I use them to work from. The smaller ones are easier for me to go in a different direction, but the large ones are important for me to use the stone first. An incredible show. It has introduced me to some of the best people, my friends. I have so many friends that I've made here, other artists, clients, collectors, that I see all year long. We talk and get together regularly. Celebration's an incredible spot for an artist to grow, develop their work. And I've been here, I think, 16 years now. So it's been a long-term run. Having the time of my life.